Hey, Grand Rising. Good afternoon, you guys. This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I am officially Earth Journey at officially Black Titanic. Other people are using my name, so this is how I operate from now on. Okay, you guys. Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Let me do the house rules and then I will get to you guys. It's kind of clouded out here today. Hopefully it don't start raining. Okay, house rules is that under the copyright disclaimer, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance for such things as comments, criticism, news, teaching, research, and reporting on all things of Black Titanic Channel is allegedly, you guys, fair use, my opinion, and everybody else's opinion as well. Hello, 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 hello. How you guys doing? Ooh, I love it out here. Sonia, hi Sonia. Hello, hello, hello. Let me put this up here so y'all don't know the new Cash App. If y'all see the new Cash App is just Titanic 65. I dropped the black off, just put $ Titanic 65. Of course, PayPal me is at Omo Booking Comp. I would appreciate it if you guys would help support the channel. You guys, I don't know. I'm gonna have to learn how to do some private moments with my members. I gotta learn how to do it. The reason I haven't did nothing private with you guys because I don't know how. I be seeing people say, I'm going behind the wall with my members. I want to do that, but I want to go behind the wall and teach y'all some really severe Black history stuff that I can't put up here on the YouTube. I want to give to my members. But anyway, I'm going to ask around. Somebody show me how to do it. Miss Rucker, Latanya Rucker. Hello, Grand Rising. I need all my money back. Real shit cause I'm moving. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? I need all my money back. Real shit cause I'm moving. Who are you talking to me? Oh, I don't know. Sherry. Sherry's good afternoon at Black Titanic. Blessing to you and everybody. Let's see if I can put this up. Miss Sherry Morris. I just saw, let me look. So did you get the Cash App and membership? Let me see, babe. I see the membership. I saw you just did the membership, right? So let me check. No. Did nothing come here? Did you send something today, Sonia? I've been getting stuff to the old one, but I haven't gotten anything to the new type. It's $ Black Titanic. I mean it's $ Titanic 65. That's the new one. I don't did you put something in today, Sonia? I know I've been getting the old ones on the old Cash App. I've been getting them, babe, if that's what you mean. But this one I just changed yesterday. So I don't know if you're referring to the new one or the old one. But I've been getting the old one. And the membership, yes, got the membership. I this one right here, I haven't received anything. I just made this one up. Somebody send me $2. Let me see if it'll go through this one. Dollar sign Titanic 65. Somebody send me $2. Let me see if it go through. I put this together yesterday, y'all. She said I already sent it. Oh Lord. Oh, if that don't come through, then I'm gonna tell y'all not to send none until I figure out what's going on. All right, Sonya. Okay, Sonya, I got to figure out what happened. Did you send it today? Any other ones I have been getting at the old ones? The old ones I've been getting. Don't confuse me. If you sent it last week sometime or early part of this week, I got it. This new one I started yesterday. This new you guys, the new dollar sign Titanic 65 I started yesterday. Okay, y'all. Capricorn, hey. She said, yes, ma'am. Oh, Lord. I'm not getting nothing through here. Okay, sweetheart, I gotta find out. Okay, let me keep it going and then I'll find out where the cash app went. I'm gonna tell Pinky to send me $2 to see if it's gonna go through this new one. If not, y'all gonna have to hold off with sending me cash app so I can figure out what's going on. So maybe Pinky will be here soon. And if she sent that through and it come through, that means it's good. Okay, you guys, today we will be, it says, hi Titanic. I was trying to understand that comment as well. What does her moving and needing to have her money back? I don't know. I don't even know who that is, really. I don't know, really. I don't know what she's talking about, and I don't even really know her. So I don't understand. So I'm not going. I got to go head on with the program. So maybe it's just a troll. I'm gonna remove that. Okay. I just deleted that. I don't want no confusion this morning. I don't know that girl. That girl ain't never gave me no money. If she gave me some, I don't know. Anyway, you guys, we're gonna be talking about my tail today. One thing about it, you guys, I'm a little late getting my little commentary out. Now Martell was in the gym with Trisha. He and Trisha working out, and she just cheesing. She just so happy. He's gonna tell Trisha, gonna reveal to him that her ex used to work with Marcel, right? So, and then she gonna reveal to Martell that her sister used to work with Marcel. Martell then gonna do what Martell do. He pissed off at the Scott's brother. You know, they pretend like they be pissed off because you can see them together later. But right then, he was pissed off and he asked her, he said, well, did he get you? Don't let me get you because he be having women's he be letting women get in for free or give women stuff for free in exchange for benefits. So Martell alludes to, once again, that boom boom room. Everywhere he work at, he got a boom boom room. So Martell alludes to the boom boom room. Oh my God. Let me see, baby. You said, yes, ma'am. It's okay. I sent it today when I signed into membership. Don't worry. You keep it going. Okay, Sonya. Okay, you guys. Since it didn't come through, don't y'all send me no more money. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't go through. Okay. So y'all don't send no cash app today. Y'all do super stickers. Don't send me no cash app. If y'all do super sticker, it goes through. But my cash app, don't y'all do that. Don't nobody do cash app. Now unless y'all want to do me a test of $1 or $2 so I can see where is it going. Okay, you guys. Sonya said, now let's have a good time. But anyway, so I'm just thinking about this. Let me go back, y'all. I don't know what Pinky. Pinky must be busy. She said she may have to babysit today, so she might not show up. Anyway, so one thing about it, this woman right here, right? We call her the Huntsville hillbilly. She was over there on her platform praising Martell now, just going for the just going all the way around the curb, around the corner, miles and miles for Martell, and Martell over there throwing her daughter under the bus. Martell over there saying that her daughter slept with his friend. Yeah, that's what Martell said. Teacher got mad and told us, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, Martell was screaming all that out. But then Wanda won't even, for some reason, Wanda don't even come back and drag Martell. She drag everybody, especially Melody. Same way with Tisha. Tisha the same way. Who do she blame? She blame Melody. They say he's such a good guy, but right now he ain't thinking about you guys. He coming out swinging because Martell feel like y'all done backstabbed him. Martell finally got what Melody been trying to tell him, that these Scots boys be using him and laughing at him in their back face. But this lady right here sitting up here praising this man. Y'all, I don't know why. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Put in a one in the chat if that's too much noise. The car's just going by zooming, you guys. Yes. If y'all can hear me good, let me know. If not, I have to go in the house if the car's too loud. Oh, she's here. Okay, Pink Clover. Pink Clover, y'all do know that Pink Clover is Pinky, you guys. Pinky, I'm gonna throw you. Okay, thank you for saying y'all can hear me. I'm finna throw the lifeline to you, a link, whatever y'all call it. I'm calling it the damn lifeline. Shit. All right. Hey, Miss Sherry Morris. Thank you. Miss Capricorn, Flower, Tay Tay, Purple Rain, Capricorn, all you guys. All you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, 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 you guys. Just welcome. All righty. So anyway, and then also we're going back to, since this is the political time for vote, I decided to go back in history, give you guys some history lesson on our ancestors. Today we will be looking at Joseph Rainey. Joseph Rainey used to be a slave, and Joseph Rainey was so intelligent that he ended up December the 12th, 1870 in the state legislature. So we'll be talking about Rainey, you guys. I'm gonna tell y'all now, back from the when blacks first got into off in the political arena, we were Republicans. We turned, I think it was in the early 60s when we turned Democrat. So some kind of way things were switched around, and mostly majority started voting for Republicans. Hi, Grand Rising.
Grand rising to you. Good morning. Good
Oh my
morning.
God, you sleeping?
No, I'm up now. I just finished drinking coffee. I haven't been up that long, but good morning to you and everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
11:30 in your neck of the wood.
But you know me, I roll over late. That's all. And I
Well,
got to wake
girl,
up.
we already started. The trolls already started. Somebody was in here said, "Give me back my money. I'm moving." Oh, I don't even know. I don't know who it was. I erased the comment because I was confused. Me and Sonya was sitting up here. Sonya was the first one in here, and she saw it.
Mhm.
Yes,
Well,
the
no, they
troll
ain't getting no
already.
money back.
I don't even know that girl. I don't even know who she was. So I don't know.
Tell her to
Hi.
give you some money. Tell her to give you some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Purple. Oh, do me a favor, Pinky.
Okay.
If you can put $2 through this cash app. Somebody said they sent me one and I don't see it. This the new one. It's
Okay.
$ Black Titanic 65. I just don't put about $2 on there. I'm trying to see if they're gonna go through.
Okay. I will.
All right,
Mhm.
Purple Rain. I do have Sonya as a new member. I gotta find it. It's somewhere here, Sonya. I'll
Black
put it on.
Titanic. Is
Uh,
that your new? Is that your new? What do you call it? Is this the new one, or do I?
yeah, it's $ Titanic 65.
Okay.
Don't put
Dollar
the
sign.
black in it, just Titanic, all lowercase letter.
Oh,
$Titanic 65. And let me
okay.
see if anything go through there.
Okay. I will.
Miss Sherry Morris is speaking. Sherry Morris is saying good afternoon, she's saying. So, well, yeah. Good afternoon, Miss Black Titanic. Blessing to you today and every day. Blessing, blessing, blessing to you too. Yeah, some just go all through me. I get chills when somebody say blessing to me. Blessing to you guys too. Blessing, blessing, blessing.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I'm just trying to sit here and figure out. Sometime. Wait now. You go ahead. I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, I'm gonna just go on. I'm gonna go ahead on and put this things through.
Okay.
I don't waste enough time. I don't waste 20 minutes. Okay, you guys, we're going to do Love and Marriage Huntsville first, and then we'll do the little Black History Spotlight.
Hey, Black Titanic. You said dollar sign
Titanic,
Titanic 65,
yes. See if
not
it'll
the
go.
Black Titanic.
Just Titanic, dollar
Okay.
sign 65.
Dollar sign. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I get it straight sooner or later.
It's so beautiful today, you guys. Not too cold and not too hot. Just
Yes,
tune me,
yes,
text
yes.
me in a private chat when you get it,
Okay.
when you do it. Alrighty.
Mm, 1065. Okay. Dollar sign Titanic 65. Okay. Ooh, that's my music.
Y'all real quick. Ladies looking, and the guys looking really well. All right, y'all, real quick for the menu.
This about the double standard that Melody be talking about, you guys. Martell sits over there week episode after each episode alluding to my soul cheating. Yet her obsession, one obsession is with Melody. Who everybody obsession was with Melody. Oh, this man trying to destroy my daughter's marriage. I mean, this woman trying to destroy my daughter's marriage. This woman trying to destroy my marriage. That has been the whole storyline since the beginning of this show. Well, Martell keeps alluding to this man messing around on this girl. Here he is. I'm going to run a clip to you guys where Martell is in the gym talking to Trisha. And in that gym, he says, oh, well, y'all used to work with him. Trish tells that her old man used to work with my soul, and that the sister used to work with my soul. And my soul looks at her and said, did he get you too? We know about the freebies that he be giving to these women, and in other words, for benefits. But that's what he alluded to. But all this is allegedly and just my opinion. And my opinion is that this woman right here is mad at the wrong person. She started off with being mad at Melody. Children, for some reason, Sugar Mama was her target. Then when the baby daddy is obsessed with her, with Melody, the daughter upset with Melody, and the mama upset with Melody. We're talking about Wanda, Tisha, and Horace. Is that the baby daddy name? Her baby daddy name. All three of them upset. Yeah, he was all in Melody DM. Yeah, baby, you look good. You look good, baby. So Wanda is pissed off about that. Anyway, you guys, the headlines, even the headlines were saying, why isn't Carlos pressing the issue about the infidelity with Marceau? Well, we do know that the first time that we heard that infidelity was with this mother right here, Wanda. It started with Wanda, and then after that, it was just a snowball effect. Well, we wanted to know what happened. Yes, but anyway, she's still over there on her platform being obsessed with Melody, dogging Melody out, and then praising Martell. Yet Martell slams her daughter. He called her daughter a garden too. Said that her daughter was sleeping with his homeboys. Yes, and you know who did not defend her? Her husband. Her husband did not even get up in Martell's face, unless the part that I sing. Much so did not defend her. But this woman right here is obsessed. Obsessed. I mean, totally obsessed with Mel. And they main thing is why they don't like Mel? Because she tried to destroy Tisha's marriage when it came from Wanda first. Hey, you guys, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Listen, I've got a new Cash App. It's just $Titanic 65. Don't forget now, I took the black off. It's just Titanic 65. And thanks each and every one of you for supporting me. And thanks my new member and my old member. But something is going on in the waters between Martell and the Scott brothers, you guys, because Martell is letting it out. It let it out. Let me read this to you guys. It says, speaking of Martell, he's in the gym with Latricia, y'all. And as we can see, when he in that gym with Latricia, she just lit up. Oh, wow, I never saw. So that girl looks so happy. And she was happy. You hear me? But anyway, speaking of Martell, he's in the gym with Latricia. During their workout, they talked about Marceau. Latricia says she met Marceau back when he was working with her ex. Now, Martell uses this moment to allege that Marceau used to allow women to throw parties. Get this now. This is what I'm saying now. Marceau uses this moment to allege that Martell uses this moment to allege that Marceau used to allow women to throw parties at his venue for free. Baby, I'm gonna give you some free popcorn. Yeah, you popping popcorn for them ladies, y'all. Alluding to Marceau getting some fringe benefit from them. So I don't know. I don't know whether that was the popcorn venue or whether he was handing them free drinks or what. But whatever the case is, Martell was there. We hear this over and over and over. Even down there at Black, they say they got a boom boom room in Black. But anyway, I say this because the Beverly Hillbilly over there is saying that the Bessemer Hillbilly over there is saying that praising and saying nice things about Martell, but she's down in melody, you guys, while Martell is throwing her son-in-law under the bus. Now, your daughter will say, what? What y'all say when this happened? Mel is trying to mess up the marriage. Yeah, Mel messing up my marriage. That's what Tisha would say. That's what you would say. Mel just jealous over that marriage. But anyway, you guys, let me read it one more time now. So Latricia and him having this workout, right? So Latricia get to say, well, look at here now, Martell. I knew my soul back when my ex was working with Marceau. I don't know whether that was when Marceau was popping popcorn or what. But whatever the case, the ex knew, you guys. The ex knew it. Then Martell, oh Lordy, used this moment to shade the H out of Marceau. He said, he said Marceau used to allow women to throw parties at his venue for free. For free. What you do, Marcel? You gave him some popcorn? You give him a small, medium, or large size popcorn? Well, anyway, Aluna Marcel getting some friends benefit from them. Yeah, so Martell till today have never backed down that this man cheats on his wife. You guys. So Tisha's gonna say, well, you just gotta put it in my face. I won't believe it, let you put it in my face. And then she had it in her face, she said, and then that's when her cousin says, well, what about the booty shots? Oh, and she tried to downplay them booty shots. So that's all in his face. This woman butt all in her husband's face. This woman open wide all in her husband's face. And what he said, a midday snack or something, whatever he said. But he did reply to the lady. You know, they had that going on. What do you think your husband was doing when he saw those pictures? You think he just threw them to the side and then look at them? Yeah, he was having fun off of them pictures. So it was in her face, yet she still got to tell us whatever I said in my face. All right, you guys. So let me get to the second part. So Latricia feels Martell is being an a-hole in the moment and feels what he's saying isn't cool, man. You know, she put them teeth, man, it isn't cool. It's not cool. Later on, Latrice asks why he wasn't at Nell's party. He says because he wasn't invited. Yeah. You know, lover boy right there think he's it. And I know that's why he went on that campaign. He started having this tantrum that Nell is a side chick after that. Because you know how Hotel is. He going to get you back. I got to get my lick back because she didn't invite me to the party. So now he going around telling everybody that Nell was a side chick, y'all. Speaking of Nell, Martell calls Nell a side chick again when Latricia speaks of how Nell grilled her. Supposed to be how Nell grilled her about her separation. Supposed to be Mel. Anyway, Mel grilled, they said Nell, but it was Mel that grilled her. She's saying, allegedly, she said that Mel grilled her about her separation. All right. And then so Martell just said, hey, look, she started explaining about her relationship. Yeah, I got a man and I got a husband. That's what she told Martell. So Martell said, well, Ken is a side dude then. That's just all to it. Mm-hmm.
Manager. Yep. And my sister. You worked with my baby sister for a long time. Up there, Monaco too? Yep. Did you go to any of the parties up there? I never know they have parties up there. They select women get to have parties for free up there. I'm glad you didn't work up there. He would have got you too. All right, what we got? The hell if he would have. Oh, he would have got you. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What he says about Marceau, I'm like, okay, are you being serious or are you just being all right?
So Marceau is alluding that Hotel is alluding that Marceau let ladies in for free in exchange for benefits. That's what he's alluding to, you guys. And so he's saying all these things about Tisha marriage, yet one that don't come after him. One that only comes after Melody. And Trisha over there blushing. Oh, you guys, she blushing. Oh. So it even has made the online magazine about Marceau. The Business Insider wrote that Love and Marriage Huntsville creator explained why he doesn't force Marceau to answer infidelity question directly. You guys know that this is unfair, right? Only person being held accountable for this man cheating is Melody. And the reason I say that is because Tisha almost gonna punish Melody. Every chance she got, she was bad mouthing Melody. Every time the camera hit her face, she was saying that Melody was trying to destroy her marriage. She's trying to mess up my marriage, and even so much to the creator. This man is labeled himself the creator now. But Carlos, CK, right? CK is allowing him not to be able to display anything about himself. In fact, just you be in a make-believe world. You be who you want to be. You can be this great big contractor that build motel. If that's what you dream about being, well, you can live it out. Act it out on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And she can dream about being this boss lady with all these degrees and just a boss lady in general, owner of so many different organizations, what have you, girl. Y'all just dream on. But anyway, Carlos say that they don't have to show their real selves. So they come on and they act. But anyway, Love and Marriage Huntsville creator explained why he doesn't force Marceau to answer infidelity question directly. When will you tell us about it, Ma? When I read, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything about why. He didn't answer the question. Carlos answered the question. Why do you allow these people to get a free check? Only person had been held accountable is Melody, and but they all take it out on Melody. Of course, Martell been telling us over and over and over, yet that this man right here is a cheater. So Martell continues to throw Tisha under the bus, but yet it don't seem to bother her mother. This is just uh, mind-boggling when this man could call her daughter a garden too, and he also said that she messed with his homeboy. But I'm speaking out. They're speaking out. They're saying, uh, you know. They're saying that one tissue they eat, sleep, think about Melody. They so jealous. It's so sad. Tisha help her with what to say. Yes. And then she says, let's go back up, y'all. I can't wait for that episode when Martell cusses Martell and my soul and fatback Tisha out. Then Tisha said, let's go. I know the kids are embarrassed, so let me read it all over. I can't wait. I just can't wait, she said. Can't wait. I just can't wait for that episode when Martell cussed my soul out and fatback Tisha out. Then Tisha got the nerve to let's go, let's go, let's go, because Martell outed her. Martell out of her. All she could say was, let's go. And then after she realized that Marceau was not finna defend her honor, she said, let's go. Then she said, I know the kids are embarrassed. For the second time now, we're going to say that now Wanda's still over there talking about Mel, but Martell is talking about her daughter and her son-in-law, talking about their marriage, calling her daughter garden tools. Yet she still favor Martell. Wanda and Tisha and Wanda and Tisha, they sleep, eat, think about my Melody. They so jealous. It's so sad. Tisha, help her with what to say. That was Miss Trent. And then Miss Cricket say, Miss Richardson, I love Miss Richardson, y'all. Miss Richardson, I got to give you your star. You're the star of the show over there when you was over there with Miss Beverly Hillbilly, Miss Huntsville Hillbilly. Anyway, she says, you need to keep God out of your mess. God is for love and peace, not hate and mess. And there you go. That is the sound off, y'all. I love it. I love it. That's what we say. Can't wait. I can't wait till Martell cuss my soul and fatback Tisha out. Tisha said, let's go. Let's go, my soul. Let's go. I ain't never heard her demand none out of Martell. My soul, but she demanded that day. She got bold that day with my soul. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Yeah, you messed around with my homeboy. That's what you did. You're messing with my homeboy. So this is the Braxton segment, but we did see a video where Dad and Kevin Jr. was having some type of disagreement. Now I don't know what went down, but let me tell you what I thought I heard him saying. He was yelling. That was disrespectful how he was yelling at his daddy, y'all. I'm telling you, I got grown kids too, and when a 30-some-year-old man come after their dad, he's a senior citizen. Now I'm just going to say that. I'm grown. I mean, I got grown daughters too. I got grown kids, grown grandkids. Sometimes they'll rear up at you. They get all in your face and stuff, and you have to show them who you are. Now, I'm not defending Kevin Sr. If some type of altercation, but what I thought I heard him say, you said no, that his baby mama could not stay at that house. Yeah, I heard him saying, well, you're lying. Then I heard the son talking to his dad all disrespectful. screaming and yelling at his dad, y'all. So that's what I heard, and that's what I see. But anyhow, and then he said something like to the fact that that was before your mother had cancer or something like that. But anyway, you guys, look at Tawanda over here. Why would somebody release that? You guys is not don't care about Mr. Kevin or Kevin Jr. or the grandkids involved. It's like a domino effect, and his wife. All these people are involved in this publicity. Whoever linked that video need to take it down. And Mr. Kevin, I hope that you and your son are able to mend things up, and I hope that you're able to heal. But anyway, right over here, this chick Tawana gonna get a phone call. She gonna get a phone call, and the phone call is gonna say that Kevin Jr. They found him. He was knocked out, blanked out. He had a seizure. They found him unconscious. So, but my thing is this: why he was at a motel, you guys? Why is Kevin Jr. staying at a motel? But anyway, here's what we're gonna see.
Okay. Hey, where is he?
Look, so he came out of it,
okay,
but he definitely had a seizure, and he's a little all over the place.
Of course.
You said we should go get his medicine, but you should go check on him.
Yes.
So you guys, this part was sad to me. Tawana knows now that little Kevin has had a seizure, right? So the OG or OJ, the runner, went and got the medication for him and brought back. Tawana is there, and nobody came but Tawana. No grandma, no Trina, no Tamar, nobody comes here about this boy but Tawanda. So Tawana seems like she's so disconnected when knowing that he's fragile. He just had a seizure, you guys. And usually after a seizure, they're weak and they don't remember a lot of stuff. But anyhow, they need to be looked after even after I would look after when my sister had a seizure for 24 to 48 hours. I stayed there with her. But anyway, so she learns they have this seizure. Tawana gets on the phone, call her mama or someone. Oh, mama said, "Oh, poor thing," something like that. Grandma, oh, poor thing. She don't even say, "Well, why don't you bring him home to me?" Why couldn't she say that? Because that was my grandson. I would say, "Bring him here with me." Nobody in the family we heard say bring this young man home to them and they can watch him overnight. Now, it ain't like he was staying forever because you guys already knew that he had a plane trip back to Maryland or wherever he come from. He had a plane ticket, but because of his health condition, they had to cancel it. Anyway, so Tawana gets on the phone, call his ex, and ask his ex, notify her as to what had happened with Kevin Jr. Now, Kevin Jr. has missed so many, at least 2 appointments, allegedly. So this is why, is her name Olivia? This is why how the ex got the baby. He went around telling myself, yeah, she got full custody of the children. She got full custody because you missed court. You didn't show up at your court date. You keep missing court dates. That's why if you keep missing court date, it's gonna be in the other person's favor if you miss the court date. She managed to get there, even with the children. She managed to get to court. You independently on your own, you couldn't get to court, and then maybe you shouldn't have scheduled that, or they could have waited. They could have waited to schedule your filming around your court date. So I wouldn't have went because you never know what might happen. A plane could be delayed or what. I don't play around with court, but anyway. So my thing is, she finds out he has the seizure. Afterwards, the guy is telling her, "I am afraid to be alone." He's alone in the hotel, you guys. Out of all those family members there, this young man is home, is in a hotel by himself. And then on top of that, he tells this girl, his auntie, that he was afraid to be alone. And she's talking about there's going to be plenty of people calling you on the phone. Don't worry, you won't even get no rest. Now, oh, Lord Jesus, don't take but a split second. They can have a seizure, hit their head or something. Then what? But and then what? If they unconscious, how are you going to be talking to them on the phone, Tawanda? But anyway, you guys, they didn't offer this young man nowhere to stay, even after he had this seizure. Grandma is on the other side of the phone, yet she's saying, "Oh, you poor thing, you poor thing," and don't offer say, "Okay, son, come on home with me with Grandma." But anyway, this is just the Braxton. This is what they do. But anyhow, I don't want to keep on criticizing this family, but I think it's the wrong choice, you guys, to have this young man on TV, because it's obviously he got problems. That's an embarrassment to air that out. On top of that, he's grieving on his mother. One thing they said in that will, one thing this mama said in that will is, "I'll leave my likeness to Kevin Jr., right? Kevin Jr. is in charge of her likeness, but only when he get ready." She knows her son, and the daddy know the son.
Hey, Mama. Hey. Well, I got you on speaker. I was scratching. He had a seizure. Oh, have mercy. Hey, baby.
Hey, Mama.
Are you feeling now?
Yeah, up there, but on my arm.
Can we get some ice?
Say it again, Mama.
How you feeling now?
I'm okay. I think I'm just stressed.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's it, you guys. He said he was scared to stay home. He had that seizure. He didn't want to be by himself, because I don't know how long. Look, I don't know how long Kevin was unconscious. You know, they found him unconscious, you guys. He had a seizure. OJ, the runner, found this boy unconscious, y'all. So when you by yourself and you have a seizure, what good of it is it if you got a telephone, you can't talk? You unconscious. So that, I was wondering, that's what Tawana told him. Tawana told that boy after she went there, got her little scene on the camera, and he said, "I don't want to be alone. I am afraid." She said, "Well, don't worry. You got a lot of people can go be contacting you on the telephone." That's what she said, you guys. Anybody want to come up? I'm going to put the link out. Pastor Justice, y'all want to come out to say anything? I'll put the link out. What you think, Pinky?
I think that's sad. The young man is trying to tell you and trying to let people know without saying it in so many words. Can I come? Can one of y'all stay here, or can I go with you? I need somebody to look after me. I'm afraid. I don't feel well. Sometimes men don't verbalize things like women would do. So he's trying to let you know, I need y'all. I need help. I need to be around somebody just in case if this happen again. Because I really fear for my life. If it happens again and nobody find me, I can be unalived here.
Yes. And then I'm wondering, why is it that he was in a hotel?
Right.
And none of them offered, even after he had that seizure, nobody offered the little boy, even grandma on the phone. "Oh, Lord, have mercy." She didn't say, "Baby, come on home. Come on over there to my house. You can spend the night with me." The young man not staying. He had a plane ticket to leave the next day. Come on. He had a plane ticket to leave the next day, you guys. It ain't like the man was going to be intruding on them. But he just needed that 24-hour watch. But they left that boy in that room by himself all night long. So, so it ain't, and they can't call you when they having a seizure.
No.
They don't, the seizure just come on. I got a sister and a brother that I deal with seizure.
Well, think she playing the celebrity mom for so long, she doesn't know how to play the real mom. She's the real mom, regardless of the camera. She's going to take her grandchild and regardless of the age, because she lived by herself. Come on, go home with me, instead of being in a seedy motel. But so she's playing celebrity TV grandma. So that ain't saying come home with me. How
Yeah, yeah. It also, I was going to say that this young man is going through so much. It must be
Mhm.
embarrassing to put that on TV. It's embarrassing. I know he signed up for it, but his mama know him like a book, and the dad know him like a book too. You know that this man,
Mhm.
this boy is not ready. Let me read some of this stuff that I want to read that they were saying. Okay,
Okay.
I can't hardly see, so I'm gonna probably get you to do this. Pastor Justin, I'm sorry. Hi, hey,
Hi, yeah, Miss Black Titanic. How you doing? Hi, Pinky.
Hello, Pastor Justice. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm
Yes,
glad to
ma'am.
see you.
I just wanted to say, Miss Black Titanic, that I think uh what we're seeing is a reflection of how they treated the mother, his mother.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that they really particularly care for him, because if you can't care for the one that brought you in the world, who is her biological child, her own, the daughter was there before the grandson. So if you didn't have compassion and empathy for the daughter, you know you
Mhm.
ain't finna have it for her child. It's almost
That is
like we're better than her, so that makes us better than him. and
Mhm.
and the opposition they giving the dad is just for ratings. They don't want they That's the way Satan operate: divide and conquer. If they can divide these two from being able to communicate, to come together, to work out their issues, which is what a real grandmother would do. It
Mhm.
particularly if the guy is a good guy and he love his child, and then the mother's gone. So let's give this boy somebody that he can lean on, somebody that'll be there for him, because we ain't gonna do it. We busy. We ain't got time for it. So let's put him in a safe position. They hold To me, the whole thing that they're trying to do is just get ratings. Use this
Mhm.
kid and the animosity that they creating between him and his dad for ratings. It's all about the Benjamins to me.
And that dad said that the host asked the dad about were they close to little Kevin Jr. And
Mhm.
at 100%, he said maybe about 20%. So that's
Mm-hmm.
My
not good.
Lord.
He a
Mm-mm.
grown man. He 30 years old, and you mean to tell me just that 20% is how you only seen this book? And then I watched. You know what shocked me? Last night I watched where they had went over to Tracy's house for the first time. They went on, and I'm like, what the hell? Tracy
Hmm.
was
For the
married
first
to this
time.
man 20 some years, and they were just going over to a house. And then when they got in there, they was saying to him, yeah, how come Tracy's not living in a bigger house than this?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you driving a certain kind of car? I believe they say Mercedes. I don't know what kind of car it was. And she not driving no car. That's how they were drilling that man. But I want
Mm-hmm.
to tell them that's how y'all value y'all marriage on a car.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Tracy had more sense than they did. Tracy is the one that had that marriage. They had their problems like a lot of people do in their marriage, but she had what they didn't have. That was a long term relationship with a man
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
raised her son in a two-parent family. They did not have that. And let
Mm-hmm.
me tell y'all something. They doing Tawana and all I'm doing this boy just like they mama did them. Isolate this boy from
Mm-hmm.
the dad. They mama
Mm-hmm.
did that to them on up to
Mm-hmm.
now. They in their fifties. They still been isolated from their dad. Now that's why they don't have no value in this boy having no relationship with their dad, because that's how they mama trained them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I tell you something else, Miss Black Titania. It's ironic and quite amusing how God will reveal things. Notice the name of their program was the Braxton Family Values. And the words that you just spoke, which are true, they didn't have no values. The
Mhm.
mama didn't teach them values of honor and respect of your other
Mhm.
parents. She incorporated them into her marriage and made them raise them to take sides, to be against. And you can tell that to them value is monetary gain. Look at what's the Braxton, the singer, the big shot, who she married, that rapper who was known down low gay, put that $1 million
You talking
ring
about
on her finger.
Birdman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put that $1 million expensive ring on her finger. That was the most important thing to the whole family. The ring, the size of the ring, how much it costs. Not the fact that, oh, listen, daughter, this man ain't right. This man got some stuff going on. We don't want you involved in this. They wasn't worried about any of that. It's monetary gain.
And they didn't like Kevin because Kevin was just a 9 to 5 guy. They felt like, even though they treated Traci like ish, you know, if she would have married a rich man, they would have valued her more because they could and get money.
She was embarrassment to them. She married beneath their name. See, they got more value in their name, Braxton.
Yeah, that's it. She married beneath their name too. Yeah, like you said, that's a little bit. Yeah, and so, but then the problem is none of them had nothing. Nobody but Tony. See, that's that double standard because none of them had anything. All of them would leave their children and go off and do their thing and leave their children with these men. Now, one of these, I just found out that Gabe was not those children's father. Gabe is not Trina. Trina left them two
boys. No, Gabe was not their dad.
He was not their dad, and that's what Iana said, that them kids said they hated Gabe, and so she asked Trina. Trina said she did not even know that. So she said, "How you gonna be? You never talk to your children about how they felt when you leaving them alone like that." But let me tell you, they trying to spin this narrative that Traci wasn't left back, but we're gonna go with what Traci was left back plenty of times. It just wasn't that one particular time when she got pregnant. You remember that dad? If y'all saw that dad interview, that was sad. Dad said, Kevin Sr. said that they told them they sold their house because they uprooted and came to Georgia because they told them that they were going to give them a house in Georgia, right? So Big Cab, okay, he came on down, they uprooted everything, and it gets there, it wasn't even what they say it was. Then they turn around, they had Tony had a gig in LA, and she moved to LA, and everybody went there and left Traci again. Traci again. They all went to LA, I guess somewhere, and they all went on tour, left Traci back in their house in Georgia. He had to go back now and try to find somewhere to stay, get another job. See, that's how they treated Traci. So when Traci say they left me, it's just not that one time she talking about. They always have abandoned her. You know, in her last days, y'all remember just before they blacked out or whatever, Traci was doing her thing. She made her music. She was out. They wouldn't even go support her. When she gave her little gigs, that hurted her. She said that hurted her to her heart. That when she got up on that stage and she looked and looked and looked, hoping until the ending of the show that one of her sisters would walk through that door to support her. One more thing, y'all. Dad said that he had a contract. Right away, but they blocked it.
That's right.
And I don't see. They didn't have to film with him. They could allow that man to sit down and talk to his son somewhere else. They didn't have to film with him. But they say he wasn't gonna get no platform. But the devil is a liar. He didn't need y'all platform because everybody after him. Everybody got him on their platform now, so he been on multiple platforms.
They were trying to keep him quiet, Miss Black Titanic. They didn't want the truth to come out.
But he been so graceful. He not saying nothing bad about them because he know it. If he say something bad about, he probably want to, but he got to think about his son. He got to think about the grandkids. He got to think all of them would be affected. Her grandkids, his kids. Hey kids, the generation down will be affected. Let me tell y'all, in my family, we have lost so many family members where the elders way back in the day got mad at each other. And
Mm-hmm.
therefore the children coming on the next generation don't know each other
Yeah.
because of the elders bickering and fighting. And you don't want the children to talk to each other. You don't want the children to play with each other, socialize with
That's
each other.
sad.
And that's what's gonna happen if they don't get it together. They're gonna lose a whole generation of family members.
Hmm.
That's sad.
Well, I tell you, it's possible that if this man just continue to be like he is, reserved and hold himself, that God can restore him and his son. Even though the words I heard, I didn't watch the show, but I heard that the son told the dad, uh, "I was born a Braxton. You married in the family." So that tells me that they are
Ooh.
gussing up to him how important being a Braxton is, as opposed to being who he really is. His daddy
Ooh.
is who he is.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what Mary White said. Tawana had things eerie happen on the set. It was scary. I jumped and you could see an evil smirk on her face. Yes, Mary, it's evil. It's wicked. What we're looking at, this is pure weakening. And Kevin Jr., he thinking that them aunties got his best interest.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Capricorn Flower said, I never liked to wonder. Won't watch the good one.
We never
Tracy
heard
is
about it
gone.
either.
So if we look at the timing of when this tape came, have y'all seen that tape?
I
Which
haven't.
one?
They say the daddy and him is fighting.
Mm-mm. No, I haven't
No,
seen it
I haven't
yet.
seen it either.
Well, it's very blurry. It looks like he's at some kind of event. And I'm telling you, it sounds like they drunk.
Mm.
But one
Okay.
person said she saw a hurt child. Yeah, he's hurt, babe. I know he's hurt. He's
Mm-hmm.
hurt. But I'm gonna tell y'all, Pinky, and I be having this conversation with Pinky about my kids. I be telling Pinky, "When, like them grown grandkids rear up in my face like
Mhm.
that, I'm gonna rear back too."
Right. Where
So
about
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I know he's hurt. But these children still supposed to respect. He's still supposed to
Yeah.
respect his daddy. He was all hollering and yelling all in his daddy's face, girl. It
Mhm.
was terrible. But
But you know
why?
what, Miss Black Titanic, you see how what's her name? Tamar, what's that crazy one? That sister, the one who
Mom,
Tamar?
Tamar,
Tamar?
yeah, yeah. Do you see how she is? The ain't you remember they had this thing with Yana Van Zant talking with her, and she trying to help them and talk with them. That girl had that same ignorant, non-respectful spirit that she got the same thing that her mama carried, and each one of them got a bit of that. But she got a full truckload of it. That girl is something else. Even talking to Ayana, she talked to Ayana like Ayana was a 2-year old, and then the mama got so embarrassed she had to shut her down. I say, oh my goodness, that's where they get it from, the mama.
okay, let me read this. Kevin Sr. Angela said Kevin Sr. just beat his son up the other day. I saw it. Yeah, we didn't see no fight. we
Mm-mm.
we think we saw a fight, but he's gonna come out. He said that there was no altercation. He was hitting his hand on a table or something. So if you hit behind that test sound like he hitting him. But you know what? I hope that they could mend this together, Miss Angela. I hope that they could mend their relationship together. I think if those
Mm-hmm.
aunties stay out of it,
Yeah.
they'll be all right.
Mm.
Okay, Miss Pinky, you got anything to say? I guess she ain't here. So,
Can you hear
TK,
me? I'm sorry, I was on mute. I'm
okay,
sorry.
can you read
Uh,
this and then you have anything to say?
yeah,
Read this too.
that fight caused Big Kevin brought his baby mama in his mom's house. And
Yeah, yeah. Sound like it was over. That I can hear that clearly. Like he was saying, yeah. I asked you put whatever her name, Olivia, stay, and you wouldn't let her stay. He kept hollering that. Yeah, it was over that, and so yeah. But
Is he married, Miss Black Titanic? Is the son married?
yeah,
yeah,
they're
he
on the
married
verge.
her.
He's 30 years old, and they on
Yeah.
the verge of getting a
And
divorce. Yeah.
But he want the daddy to let his wife stay in the house.
Well,
Is that
that's
what?
what it sound. That's what it's. I'm gonna tell y'all. It's none of that stuff is clear. We speculating. They were. You
Uh-huh.
can't hardly see nothing neither, and you can't hardly make out what's saying. But we can only speculate what he's saying. He's going. He did make a statement that he's gonna come out and he's gonna clear things up.
Oh, okay. And if the mother, his mom, left her estate to him, so they say, he ought to be able to have his own place to take his wife, woman, or whatever.
No, the mom left it to the dad.
Left the house to the dad.
Hmm.
Somebody in the chat said that she left her estate to her son.
That yeah. They calling that estate is he got the. It is now we go. I'm going by the wheel. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I read the will. The will circulating on around on the internet.
Yeah.
But in the will, she said that he gets in charge of her likeness only. That's her estate too. Her
Oh, okay.
in charge of her likeness, and but she said only when he get ready. But and Big Cab got jewelry, big and bank account and the property.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So she tried to set her son up for, look like to me, legacy, long term
long.
income.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't. I just figured she didn't have a lot of money, so that was
Yeah.
her way of, he can make money off of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what they're saying. I think he was baby bad. He was really baby bad. Tracy, I ain't trying to down Tracy, but that dad always wanted Tracy to step back and let him
Hmm.
with him so he can become a man. So
Yeah.
you see some Tracy gone, he don't know how to do nothing. He been depending on her for everything, money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna clash. He gonna clash with his dad now because dad wants you to know, son. I done told you, you gonna have
Yeah.
to stand on your own 2 feet.
That's right. And he should. He 30.
Um,
Yes, he should.
he 30 with a wife and kid.
Yeah.
So Capricorn said, I think the son wanted Olivia to stay in the house, and he's saying the dad said no. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Capricorn. I heard him screaming and yelling, and I heard the dad kept saying he was alive. So, and at that point, looked like little Kevin must have went up and got in his face because dad said, "You want to go there? You want to go there?" So I'm like, "Oh Lord, he and dad,
Hmm.
I,
let's
I
go there.
think this
Gotta
show
go
is just causing a lot of chaos between the father and son.
there."
And
Hmm.
I think nobody got that little boy's back. His father wants to be, uh, him and his father needs to be together. But because of the other family members trying to separate them, and then because of the things that the son is going through, he just lost his mom. Him and his wife is getting a divorce. There's a lot of turmoil on him, and he needs his dad. He needs some peace. He needs to be around his dad in an environment. And I don't understand why they don't just him and his dad just moving be together in the house so that son don't have to be. I think that son would like that peace, having his dad around him.
Well, that dad, they sold that house. He sold
Yeah.
that house. Can y'all imagine? Soon as that happened, they took him to court. So he ain't her thing. Her yeah. As soon as she passed, they took him to court. He said,
That's bad.
and they were on. He said she hadn't been dead even an hour when they was talking, trying to, you know, start some stuff with him. So over that will and basically probably was over that house. One thing he did say that I do know family members was do this was that when he did notify them, well, Tracy did not want any of them notified, but he wanted that support from
Yeah.
from her, but it probably was a mistake because he said they would do that will and call that lawyer in every time he went to work. He had to work, he said. And then he said, this how they bogarted him. They wouldn't even allow her to sleep with him. Because if she was in the bed with him, that would give him some alone time with his wife. They wouldn't even allow that.
That's sad.
Yeah, they would not allow that woman to sleep with her husband. He said, "I want to just hold my wife," but then he knew what it was all about. Yeah, he knew that they were trying to get
Hmm.
thinking that he would sway her mind in other direction. But that man wasn't thinking about that. That man been in that house with that woman all these years, 30 some years. All he was thinking about was just cuddling to his wife before she passed.
That's evil. That is just plain evil. Evidently, that woman, his wife, wanted to be with her husband, or she would have left him. That's crazy.
Yeah, Tracy to me was the more mature one. Tracy wanted she just didn't want no trauma, no drama. She wanted to be in her dad life, and she wanted to be in her mama life. I think they held that against Tracy because they
Uh huh.
felt like Tracy betrayed that mama. She not that mama ain't no never be held accountable for nothing she do. She held them girls hostage. I never seen nobody. You mad at this man almost 50 years, and then you want your children to be mad at their dad for 50 years too. You married him. You picked him. Okay,
Mm-mm.
TKO said that's what he said, but it sounds a bit say something else. We don't really know. Thank you, TKO. We don't really know what was really said. It really was unclear. Capricorn is talking to you, Pinky. You want to read this? Hello. Okay, Capricorn said, right, Pinky, but
Oh, I'm
Pinky.
here. I just put myself on mute sometime.
Okay, but
Right.
Capricorn, read that.
Okay, right, Pinky. But if the son is challenging his father, then the dad needs to let him know. That's their business anyway. You're right.
Yeah, it's sad. It's so sad. And Mary says she had to push through it, and I do too, Mary. I don't know how long I can watch this because it's getting worse and worse. And their whole here go my baby, y'all. The whole thing is centered around Tracy. It's nothing. You're not celebrating Tracy when you put all this dirt. You put how hateful her husband was, how dysfunctional her family was. You got the boy up there, got the boy shaming him. It's just nothing therapeutic about this show. Okay, Darnice William, you guys, y'all. This is my grandson's my grandson baby mama, my daughter-in-law. I still
Mhm.
call her my daughter-in-law. Y'all, Darnice William is a young lady that used to dance with the dancing dolls. Y'all ever seen them?
Yeah, I used to
Yes,
watch
we
that.
did.
Yeah.
Hello, Denise.
Y'all didn't know this, but I used to teach dancing. I did a lot of inner city work,
Right.
in order for them to be part of my educational class or part of the dance class. They had to
Mhm.
make at least a C average in school. So Darnice came on board. She was a different kind of dancer than I was, you guys. I
Oh.
got old and I'm not a street dancer anymore. I'm too old to even do
What
anything.
kind of dance do you do, Darnice? Is she there?
Yeah, she can't talk to you, but she there. She do that. Y'all saw the dancing doll. That's what she do, and
Yeah.
that's what she teach that style.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we go in the hood and talk to children in the hood. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what she did. I mean,
Mhm.
I was the dance. I returned to the dance director. They just gave me a, but she was the instructor. You guys.
Mhm.
Right.
We had plenty of kids. Come talk. Why? I'm gonna show y'all a picture. Pinky, carry on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Um, hi, hi, little Denise. How you doing? Just and go ahead, Justice. I am. You sit. You don't believe this. I'm sleepy sitting here. I'm sleepy again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how you doing, Miss Pinky? You finished with your therapy and so forth?
No, they called me yesterday because the last time I went yet last week, I had they couldn't work on me because that broken toe got an infection,
Oh, okay.
went up my
Put y'all
leg.
to the side so y'all can see the they.
Oh.
See how I can get this. How did this go?
Huh?
Just
Oh,
hold it up
yeah,
over
that's
your
right.
face. If the camera on you,
Yeah,
it'll
I
be
just
on that.
wanted to make it bigger so y'all can
Oh,
see.
okay.
Yeah.
I can see you.
I'll come when you see the girls, the dancers. Y'all see them?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There they go.
Is Miss Darnice in that picture?
Darnice there, but we are talking to the. We had a lot of people there with cameras and news people and everything there. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is our little group.
Right.
Oh. What was the name of them, Miss Black Titanic?
They were the angels.
Oh, okay.
Look at them all in pink and black.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and we didn't have a lot of money, so we were shot from Walmart. And you see how these girls would do? They would buy T-shirts and then dye 'em and cut the little fringes in them, and they did that themselves. I just buy packs of T-shirts for them.
Yeah.
We didn't have money like the
Yeah.
rest of them.
But they
Did
look good.
y'all do much competition?
Yeah, we would go. We did parades and
Uh-huh.
we did some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. How long
But
ago was that, Miss Black Titanic?
I want to say it's been a while. What about 4 years now?
Uh-huh. So they done growed up now. I was looking at the little ones up front. They done growed up now.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Are you able to still be in touch with some of them?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Oh,
Oh,
they from your area. Yeah, okay.
no, I go all over Georgia. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Okay, well, that was it, you guys. That was the dancer. Those are little dancers. So that's her style. She came in. I was more of a street dancer, the old street
Mhm.
dancer, but she is a professional dancer. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
I keep
Oh.
I'm gonna bring some of the videos so y'all can see them. I get with her, see if she got any videos. But the girl can dance, Denise. You need to put something together. Let me put it up here. Yeah, she could dance, honey. Okay, you guys. So let's just talk about let's go to love and marriage, Huntsville. What do y'all think about that? Now, Martell has never swayed. Martell has never swayed from saying that this man was messing around.
Martell said this man was never messing around. Who is he talking about?
Huh?
Who is he talking about?
Martell is talking about my soul. When
No,
he
she
was telling Trisha, he was telling Mars. You didn't hear that? He was telling Trisha, was saying that her sister and her ex worked with Marceau, and then they had like a
Right,
Martell was telling her that they had a little boom boom room back
right,
there.
right.
Everywhere
Yeah, I
he go, he
remember
gonna
that part.
have, huh?
Yeah, I remember that part because when he said that, and they was talking in the gym about that, I said to myself, so he must had an area in a movie theater where they would get together and do their little parties, throw down parties, lay down parties.
Yeah, said he used to get them free stuff, y'all. He would
Hmm.
get them free stuff so they can come in and get him free benefits. Oh,
oh.
that's what my
Right.
said.
And
Yeah.
and Tisha not once said anything about it. Wanda not once said anything about it.
No. And then yeah, Martell is saying that she slept with one of his homeboys. And
Right.
she still ain't saying nothing about that.
She
She
haven't said a word.
yeah. And let me tell y'all, did y'all see that interview? This man, Tisha got on live with Marceau, right?
Hmm.
Marceau said they getting ready to have that other expo, y'all. They getting ready to have another expo where she got even the online magazine is pointing out her misspelling. I guess they tired every time they get something from her, she a misspell something. Y'all sure this girl got a degree?
Now I haven't seen nothing.
Yeah, she spelled success, Success, girl. I mean that's her spelling success. So they got the online magazine doing a write up on it by her misspelling. But anyway, they having this expo, and you got people asking them. I think I first broke the story. They asking them, when will we see y'all build something? They said that they were going to do the underprivileged children. They're going to do a lot of little houses. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, they've been saying that, and not one. They
Yeah,
won't talk about it no more.
yeah, but then they got that under that foundation what that gives them money for that.
Right.
So you
But
got
they
you
will
you
use
got
it.
people asking questions now, not just the community leaders. You got people asking them questions about that organization, about them homes that you said you was gonna build them underage children. But they ain't did nothing. But anyway, my soul is talking about he gonna have that guy from what's his name? Big Luke from Two
Hmm.
Bad Crew supposed to be
Right.
at Black. Lord, I don't know how that place so small, but that's what he said. Two Live Crew gonna be at Black. So he's on the phone talking, and a Two Live Crew. She gonna pose on the car like as if she one of those vixen. What y'all call them? Video vixen girl.
Yeah.
That's how she was posing on a little red car. I guess it's a 90s thing. So she's gonna check these girls. She said to some to the fact about don't be wearing no Daisy Dukes. In other words, she don't want these ladies to come out around her man with Daisy Dukes on. And
Miss
Oh,
B,
Lord.
do you remember when Mel did her Jay Bowling and she was in the red car?
yeah.
Right.
That's what she doing. Imitation. You know she a copy and paste queen.
Oh, sure
Right.
was. Thanks for
That's
remembering that.
flattery.
My son
Yeah.
told her he want to see some ASS wiggling. That's what he told her
Mhm.
in her face. He got to see some butt shakings and all that wiggling. Other people' butts, not hers, wiggling.
Hmm.
That's what he told her. She sat up there like had this had smile on her face. I could tell it hurted her, but he always embarrassing her.
Hmm.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna go on. Somebody got some kind of little tickle. I hear an echo. It's not me. Anyway, I'm finna go to the Black History. Black History still we still in the Reconstruction stage right after the Civil War when blacks was entering into politics. This time, this is a slave, you guys. This slave right here is named Joseph Rainey. I could call him a prison. I don't like to call them slave. They was really prisoners. That's what we were at war. Joseph Rainey. We did Mr. Neville's yesterday. Today we doing Mr. Joseph Rainey. They said that December the 12th, 1970, he was elected as a congressman. Yeah, so that's who I'm getting ready to put through now. Shout out to our ancestors, you guys. These are secrets that we don't even know about. We don't get it in school. When I tell y'all this, y'all tell your children. Yeah. You don't remember their name. Just say black people were serving in Congress. That'll spark up something in a child later on. If you don't do now, later on, they'll go look it up. This is on Mr. Joseph Rainey and on 40 Acres and a Mule reparation. Will we get reparation? Will we be a unity? One unity, one tribe to get reparation. That's what I want, y'all. One tribe. Let's put our bill up there. Force these politicians to give us reparation. Everybody else forced it. Every other ethnic and got together and unified to get their reparation. But we still fussing about some of us don't want it. If you don't want your reparation, just be quiet and let the people that want it. My boo.
Y'all real quick, ladies, looking, and the guys, looking well. All right, y'all, what the menu?
Today we'll be looking at reparation all across the world. Why hasn't blacks gotten reparation? This is something we need to really push, you guys, as a unity among the table.
Rampant housing discrimination of the 20th century, Coates made the case for financial reparations for the descendants of those who were enslaved in the U.S. However, the argument for reparations extends back much further than 2014, and also has significance beyond the Black American community. So today we're talking about one of the most controversial topics moving through American politics for over 150 years, and we're going to explore a few key things. First, we'll look at examples of reparations that have been made to other communities across the globe. Next, we'll trace the history of the arguments for and against reparations to Black Americans. And finally, we'll discuss where the arguments around reparations stand in the U.S. today. Articles like Coates often focus solely on the history and arguments for reparations for Black Americans who are the descendants of slaves because of historic harm inflicted on that community by the US government. But there's actually a much larger conversation to be had. Before we dive into the then and now of reparations debates, we should first look at the global and historical precedents. So let's start with two examples from the US. Japanese American survivors of the internment/concentration camps of World War II and Native Americans. The Civil Liberties Act of 1988, spearheaded by people like Congressman Norman Mineta, who was himself a survivor of Japanese American internment, was a watershed moment for this community. The bill, which was followed by a formal ceremony for survivors in 1990, issued checks for $20,000 and a letter of apology to over 80,000 people after 120,000 were forced into American camps during World War II. And you can learn more about the history of concentration camps in our video, Concentration Camps Are Older Than World War II, right here on our channel. There were also earlier reparations paid to Native American communities. The Indian Claims Commission was created by Congress in 1946 and lasted until 1978. The commission was led by commissioners appointed by the president, and tribes and nations were given 5-year spans to file complaints. The commission could only make monetary awards since the return of land was explicitly excluded. Over the course of its history, approximately $1.3 billion was awarded to 176 tribes and nations. According to Aaron Blake from MyHistory.com, this amounted to approximately $1,000 per person of Native ancestry, and much of the money was kept in trust or earmarked for reservation projects. But we should note that the commission has also been accused of chronic mismanagement. A separate agreement was made with Congress in 1971 when $962 million worth of Alaskan land, about 44 million acres, was awarded to Native groups in exchange for them giving up claims to land in the rest of the state. But again, the money was not given directly. Regional and village corporations were placed in charge of the land, and beneficiaries were given shares of stock in those corporations. Although these aren't the only examples of the US paying reparations, they do establish a pattern. When historic harm has occurred, the US government has been prepared to make amends, either through legislation or financial payments, or both. Now let's look internationally. Two of the best-known cases of government reparations occurred in Germany after World War II and South Africa after the end of apartheid. First, Germany. In the wake of World War II and the systematic genocide of approximately 6 million Jewish people, the German government, as well as many German banks and financial institutions, paid billions of dollars to Israel and to individual survivors over the course of decades. The German reparations program was created in 1952, when the first chancellor of West Germany, Konrad Adenauer, signed the Luxembourg Agreement with Israel. And as of its 60th anniversary in 2012, the agreement has seen Germany pay out approximately $89 billion. The requirements and payouts have varied as the generations who lived during the war have aged and died. For example, in 2011, the requirement for receiving compensation as a survivor of a ghetto was reduced from 18 months spent living there to 12 months. And in 2012, the program was open to survivors who lived under Soviet rule countries, making approximately 80,000 people eligible for payments of $3,250. Now let's turn our attention to reparations made in South Africa. In this case, the reparations came more in the form of truth-telling and public hearings rather than direct financial payments. In 1994, after Nelson Mandela was elected president after the country's first democratic and free elections, the country looked for ways to heal the harm caused by previous regimes. Under South Africa's apartheid government, there have been years of racialized violence against the Black population. Laws banning interracial marriage and requiring Black citizens to live in under-resourced communities and carry identification documents were just some of the violence committed under apartheid. But the South African Truth and Reconciliation Commission, also known as the TRC, set up nationally televised hearings where Black South Africans were able to publicly name the indignities they had been forced to suffer over decades. Although many of the perpetrators showed little remorse, the TRC started in 1995 with testimony from 21,000 survivors, 2,000 public hearings, and 7,112 amnesty applications that shed light on the government's systematic abuses. The TRC shone a national and international spotlight on the human rights abuses of the apartheid era. However, the financial reparations promised through the TRC were extremely limited. In 2003, President Thabo Mbeki announced that one-time payments of around $4,000 each would be made to 18,000 survivors of apartheid who testified before the TRC, and the rest of the money would be placed into development programs for all South Africans. Through these examples, we can see that reparations can take many forms. It can be through direct payments, apologies made, community investments, or truth told. But what these disparate examples demonstrate is that reparations for past harm are a possibility and have been historically throughout the 20th century. So
that was good, young lady, but I do not want no apology for my reparation.
What about that old contentious argument about reparations for the U.S.'s involvement in slavery? It's an argument that stretches back to the end of the Civil War and continues to this day. If you've heard anything about the argument for reparations being made to Black Americans, then you've probably heard the phrase 40 acres and a mule. But where does this oft-quoted phrase and the idea behind it come from? Although it's come to stand for the promises made and broken to the formerly enslaved immediately following the abolition of slavery and the end of the Civil War, this history is also a little more complicated than that. General William T. Sherman's Special Field Order Number 15 is the original source of this historical nugget, although the mule wasn't actually included in the text of the order. According to an article by historian Henry Louis Gates Jr., the order was an important post-war decision for a few key reasons. Issued on January 16, 1865, it came after Sherman, a Union general, and Secretary of War Edwin M. Stanton met with 20 Black community leaders in Savannah, Georgia 4 days earlier. The leader suggested that what newly minted Black citizens wanted most was land. One of the leaders, Reverend Garrison Frazier, is quoted as saying, "The way we can best take care of ourselves is to have land and turn it and till it by our own labor, and we can soon maintain ourselves and have something to spare. We want to be placed on land until we are able to buy it and make it our own." When asked, all but one member of the group of community leaders agreed that Black people should form self-run communities in order to avoid the prejudice of the South. In addition to listening to these suggestions, Stanton and Sherman had their own reasons for allocating land to newly freed Black people. First, they were looking for ways to weaken the morale and financial stronghold of Southern Confederate landowners. And second, they sought a solution for how to provide for the millions of newly emancipated Black people who'd either followed the Union into battle or been set free by the Emancipation Proclamation. The actual text of Sherman's field order is broken into 7 parts with 3 key takeaways. Section 1 notes that these highlighted lands were to be set aside for newly freed Black people. Section 2 notes that the settlements would be governed and run by Black people. And Section 3 allocated plots of up to 40 acres out of the 400,000 acres seized and set them aside for this purpose. Sherman later ordered that the Army could lend a mule to the new settlers, hence the second part of this famous phrase. Although Special Field Order 15 was quickly improved by President Lincoln, it was also short-lived. President Andrew Johnson, who followed Lincoln, was a sympathizer of the South and overturned the order the same year it was issued, returning the land to the plantation owners who had originally possessed it. But the phrase 40 acres and a mule would continue to be a rallying cry for the forgotten promises of the Reconstruction period, as well as a symbol of the hope of justice for descendants of the enslaved. Sherman's Special Field Order Number 15 wasn't the last time that reparations would be paid to members of the Black community. In fact, there are several instances of particular members of the Black community receiving reparations and amends from state governments and the federal government for individual instances of abuse. Take, for example, the survivors and descendants of the Tuskegee syphilis study, which took place from 1932 to 1972. During these years, researchers and doctors told poor Black men who signed up for the study that they were receiving treatment for syphilis, when instead they were getting vitamins and placebos, leaving the disease to spread unchecked. Over time, the men got sicker and spread the disease to their partners and even their children at birth. You can learn more about the lasting impacts of this study in our video, Health Disparities in the Black Community, Past and Present. The Associated Press's Gene Heller broke the story in 1972, and after public backlash, the study shut down. In response to the revelations, the survivors received an out-of-court settlement of $10 million. The U.S. also promised health care and burial services to the men affected, and later provided health care and other services.
We're taking a look at Joseph Rainey. He became the first African American sworn into the U.S. House of Representatives. So let's take a look at Joseph Rainey. He was knocking down doors in 1870 December the 12th, that's when one of my daughters was born. But December the 12th, 1970. Let's take a look at what happened then. Black excellent Joseph Rainey, the first Black congressman.
It's time for Today in History. For this segment, we look back at the past to try and find lessons for now and in the future. Today is December 12th, and it was on this day in 1870 that South Carolina's Joseph Rainey became the first African-American sworn into the U.S. House of Representatives. Now, just being elected to the House was monumental for Rainey, but that wasn't his only first. Following his election, he was the first African-American to preside over the House, and he was the longest-serving Black congressperson during the period of time after the Civil War, known as Reconstruction. Now, Rainey was born into America's original sin. His father was allowed to buy his family's freedom, but this didn't stop him from being conscripted by the Confederate Army. Yes, a condition he would escape to Bermuda from with his wife, where they ran successful businesses. Returning to South Carolina after the Confederates were defeated, Rainey would win election to the state Senate, and 2 years later, the U.S. House, where he would advocate for civil rights legislation, public education, and federal protections for the rights of newly freed Black folks in the South. And he, along with his Black colleagues, did all of this while facing down the daily indignity of discrimination. Go.
Prominent politicians are remembering the historic anniversary. Here's Emily Corral.
And it all started with Joseph and Rainey.
Congressman Jim Clyburn has always been vocal about his appreciation for South Carolina's history. He was, in fact, the first African-American elected to Congress after a 95-year gap in Black representation.
So I worship these first because I think it gives us a good sense of who and what we are, or where we were, how far we need to go in order to get us to where we need to be.
Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she is proud to celebrate this anniversary with the largest ever Black caucus in Congress.
Electing African Americans from all over America, and again in districts that are not particularly African American in their makeup, but are in their leadership. There's like a third of our chairs are from the Congressional Black Caucus, and their committees are of great importance.
But I've always literally worshiped Joseph Rainey. All of those 8 African Americans that served in Congress from 1870 to 1897.
Along with commemorating the anniversary, Speaker Pelosi and Congressman Clyburn talked about viewing the Joseph Rainey 150 Years, an exhibition in the United States Capitol that the two visited together in early December.
That display that you and I looked on together earlier, it's just, it would not be good for you. We appreciate the good work.
Thanks to Mr. Rainey, Saturday will mark 150 years of Black House members.
Under Mr. Clyburn's leadership, the respected leadership in the Congress, we celebrate the progress forged over the past 150 years. We also rededicate ourselves to work ahead to make the promise of America that we are all equal.
I'm Emily Corral, News 19 WLTX.
Georgia, your vote will decide the 2024
Okay, ladies, I was just up there talking. I didn't know I was on mute. So, Pastor Justice, you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we got so many questions. Seem like y'all, they still on Mr. Kevin. We got to talk about Mr. Kevin. So they still talking about Mr. Kevin down there in the chat. Let me get this. What's that? Tay got you covered down here. Let me find it. Okay, Pinky, you quiet. You got something to say? Oh, Did you guys want to make a little brief statement about how our ancestors was back in the 1800s, how they knocked down doors? It don't have to be just this.
What I want to know, Miss Black Titanic, is now in this day and age, what is the factor that's holding us back from getting this? Are they like voting against us receiving reparations, or what is the
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. Congress won't pass it. They
Okay.
passed everything except for that, and I try to explain it to the people, but they get mad. It's who we voting in office. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And we have to stick together. I do know that they in California ain't no joke. They not playing around with that reparation. They had a reparation rally. I mean, thousands of people show up. What's that? The late 2023. Thousands of people showed up at this reparation rally. So they have got their attention. I don't know. I don't think they got it or passed the bill, but we just have to stay on their feet. Like that lady, she was showing everybody that all these different ethnic groups that got their reparation.
Uh-huh.
Now
Yeah.
that 40 acres in a mill was a contract with the United States and our ancestors and us. They still haven't lived up to that contract. We still haven't got the 40 acres in the mule. That girl was making me kind of mad. Talking about some states got their reparation with apology. Some states that's over there in South Africa, they got to tell how they feel about what happened to them. That's reparation. That's not no reparation.
No, ma'am. You can't spin that story.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I'm back. I'm
Okay.
back.
No wonder
Yes,
you
ma'am.
was saying that. You've been gone.
Hmm?
Yeah, but that's what we need. So right now it's time to vote. Y'all can write it in there. When you go in behind that voting thing, write it in there. You can put it in there, write in there, reparation. Just like whatever candidate you want, you can write in. Yeah, that's how what's his name won 1 year. But
So
they
it's on the ballot? I didn't know.
no, it's not on the ballot. I said I would write it on there. That's what I
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just make a statement. Yeah.
a statement we need reparation. But now's the time to ask the politician. You don't get my vote if you're not going to do this. That's how other ethnic group do. You're not going to get my vote. Okay, now they set out that first 4 years, like the LBJQ, whatever y'all know that group. They set it out for 4 years because they were not getting what they want. That next 4 years came election, that they LBJ people, they knew that they needed their vote, so they gave them what they wanted. What was the right to get married? A lot of stuff that they got, really,
Hmm.
a lot of privileges that they didn't have. Even just the right to get married was really a big milestone for them. But they got
Yeah. And healthcare, they got that too,
yeah,
where they
so
could carry their spouse.
yeah. Yeah. So they got because they unified and they were willing to make that sacrifice. But our people not gonna do that. If 99% of us vote Democrat, there's no reason why they can't give us our reparation. They're not
Hmm.
afraid, they're not afraid of not giving us reparation because they know we're gonna vote anyway. So that's just how that go. But anyway, that's it. That's what I want. Reparation and a crime bill. Those are two bills that they won't pass for us.
Yeah. And that what's that one about the police accountability?
Yeah, that's the crime bill.
That's the crime. That's in the crime bill. Okay. Because
Yeah,
they passed something where now they have to wear their cameras, but hey, they just reported the other day some of them be cutting the camera off because they don't want evidence against themselves.
yeah, they gonna cut that camera.
Hmm.
Okay, you guys. So it's 2 hours for me. Y'all know I be zooming out on 2 hours. May say they don't want the black people to get ahead because they are scared we will rise up. Yeah. And
Hmm.
so and we're not gonna do anything. Just like just something to take care of our family, and to live good.
Hmm. Well,
Yeah.
that's because they still carry that mentality that we are not human. We should never rise. Our children should never rise above their children. But God has shown them that no matter what, through the oppositions that we've been through, our children still rise, still rise. But just think how much more they could rise if they had the economic means to do more.
To start business and
Yeah, build homes and own banks and all that stuff.
All that takes money, and that
Yes.
reparation will be really a
Mm-hmm.
start for a lot of our children.
Yeah, and what was that, Miss Black Titanic? Was that what they call that Greenwood, where they went and destroyed the whole black community that had banks and had real estate companies? What was the name? That was Greenwood.
Yeah, Greenwood. They
they burned it down to the ground to make sure that we not get ahead. And every time some of us get ahead, notice close now. Most of the rich black people that get to a certain level, they either gonna mess up by getting exposed through the law, or something's gonna happen. Premature death, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They only let you get so far because we need you on our basketball and football and our track. We need you because you're gifted, but you're only gonna get so far. Mm-hmm.
So Slick said when Hotel and Mel divorced, he lied and told the snots that Mel made him say stuff about them. So who is making him talk about them now? Yes, Slick. We already know Martell. Martell ain't no good. I don't see how that was his wife. Not just his wife, but he has 4 kids by this lady. I don't even know. Hey, Miss Dinos.
I'll be right back, Black Titanic. I'll be back.
Okay, Miss Dinos. Hey, babe. Hey, Miss Black Titanic. So you guys, Miss Dinos, make sure you guys go over there. She's a content creator. You guys, I was watching her this morning. I watched her this morning. So Miss Dinos. Make sure y'all go check Miss Dinos out, y'all. So I'm gonna get ready to close. So I'm just gonna say hi to everybody. Hi to Miss. Don't forget y'all about Miss Dinos. And remember, don't send no cash out. I done changed it and it ain't going through. So I gotta work on a new cash app. If y'all want to send some, just do super stickers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they thought you were in the picture. They thought you were. Well, we were talking to that. Yeah, we were talking to the news reporter when they were taking this picture. You guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so here's Pinky. Pinky, the housewife. Y'all do know she has more than one channel. The Pink Glober is another one. And I'm going to get ready to say goodbye to all of y'all, okay? Not goodbye, but later. Thank you for being here, Miss Darnice. We're going to, maybe you can show some of your dance move to some of my views. My views. Yeah. Anyway, I just want to say I just appreciate all of you and thank you for being here too, Pastor.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Black Titanic, just curious, when is your next court appearance?
Oh yeah, you weren't here when I did that. Well,
no, ma'am.
I haven't. The next court appearance is going to be with On Network, November the 15th.
Okay.
On Network. That's going to be between Maurice and On Network and and my lawyer. And of course, it's still my case. I can come if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, bye, you guys. Thanks, and remember, don't send no cash out. Go do the super stickers. Thank y'all. Later.
Thank you.
Yeah, but thanks for being here, Darnice. Thank you, Miss Dinos. Oh yeah, I forgot the other lady too.
Miss Tweety.
Yeah, Tweety Bird too. Thank you, Tweety Bird. She's a content creator as well.
Mm-hmm.
She's so quiet, Tweety Bird.
I was trying to say hello to her.